Hi guys, this is JC with Simply Insurance, and today we're going to go through the actual complete process of purchasing a life insurance policy through Haven Life. This is part of my review, and I'm actually doing this. This is my first time ever doing this, so we're going to see how fast we can go through this. Okay, guys? So keep in mind, I do type pretty fast, so if you're not a fast typer, time might change. So putting in my basic information, my zip code, I'm in excellent health, I don't smoke. It's going to do $250,000 in coverage, and I'm going to do it for 30 years. Okay, and guys, when you're looking at the amount of coverage you want to purchase, just make sure it's something that fits your needs for you and for your family. Okay, so I'm going to begin the application. It's going to ask me to confirm my email address. Okay. And I'm going to begin the application. So that process was pretty quick to actually get a quote, see the term length, and get the application started. Now we're going to see how long it takes for us to actually complete the whole process. So here we go. Welcome. We're here to help you with this application. An application specialist can call you anytime between Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Time. Schedule a call anytime during those hours or continue the application by clicking no thanks. So I don't need anyone to call me, but you guys do have that option if you need it. Okay guys, so complete the questions. Your answers will be saved as you go. Are you the person being insured? Yes, I am. Are you the person who will own and be in charge of this policy? Yes, I will own and be in charge of this policy. And pretty much what that means, guys, is who's the person that's going to be able to make the changes to beneficiaries, or any type of policy changes. Only the owner can do it, and you don't necessarily have to be the owner. Okay. Is the purpose of this policy primarily to protect your family? For me, yes, it is. I definitely want to protect my family. I think that's very important. I think family is very important. Full name. Believe it or not, guys, my full first name is JC. Let's see here. I'm a male. My height is 5'8". I'm 175 pounds. Date of birth was plugged in already, so it looks like it's there. I am a U.S. citizen. I'm going to be blurring out this information. Okay, there we go. And I will do my mobile phone number. Okay. Were you born in the United States? Where were you born in the United States? And which state? I was born in Indiana. It's always cold there. Are you employed? Yes. Annual earned income. Okay. Net worth. And guys, notice when I'm going through this, you can scroll over these little help tools if you're unsure. Net worth, just try your best to be accurate, estimate everything you own, money in the bank, so on and so forth for your net worth. Okay. What's your occupation? Looks like there's some pre-filled occupations. I'll just do insurance agent. There we go. Perfect. Major job duties, guys. This is very, very simplistic. There you go. Current employer. I'll just do self-employed. Okay, city and state is going to be Sandy Springs, Georgia. I'm not a member of the Armed Forces, guys. Okay. Have you ever had military service in CS? I'm at 29%. We're only about 5 minutes into the application. Have you had military service deferment, rejection? No, nothing about the military. Never been convicted. Have you been or do you expect to become a pilot? No, guys. No flying for me. In the past 3 years, within the next 2 years, have you taken or do you intend to take part in underwater diving? So no, I don't do anything as I guess fun. Most people might think those things are. I don't do that. Convicted operations of a motor vehicle and influence of alcohol or drugs? No. Past 3 years, have you ever been in a motor vehicle accident, which we were found to be at fault, convicted of a moving violation, or received a driver's license restriction or revocation? No. And guys, these are normal, simple questions. So, don't be worried about the questions. They are normal questions. And while I'm going through this process is recording everything. Have you ever been convicted of driving with suspended license? No. License currently suspended? No. Currently disabled, unable to work, attend school? No. And one thing I like about this is that the font is really big, so you can really read the questions pretty fast, and you get to see this progress bar to see how fast you're going through everything. Next 2 years, do you anticipate foreign travel? No, or not sure. I don't plan on going anywhere within the next 2 years. Use tobacco, nicotine products, e-cigarettes, non-prescription smoking, cessation aids? No. Last 12 months, have you used prescription medication with smoking? No. Consume more than 3 alcoholic beverages per day, 1 drink? No. Have you gained or lost more than 10 pounds? Neither. Is in this application intended to replace life insurance? No, I'm not replacing anything. I don't plan to change or replace anything, guys. And one thing about this product, guys, is at the moment, if you see here, you actually can't. It's not yet available. You can't do this if you plan to replace a policy. So just keep that in mind, okay? Excluding policies through an employer, do you currently have any life insurance or annuities, or are you in the process of applying for the life insurances? I'll put yes. Policies and annuities currently in force, applied for. Okay, and guys, of course, I'm going to blur this information out. Share optional, personal, enforce. Okay. Biological mother, she is 61 years old. My dad is 60. Are all of your biological brothers living? They are. Sisters living? They are. Biological parents ever been diagnosed with cancer, heart disease? No, no one in my immediate family has had this issue of any of those, diabetes or heart disease or anything. Biological parents ever been diagnosed with psychiatric doses, cardiomyopathy? No. I do have a primary, but I'm changing doctors, so I'm going to put no at the moment. Past 10 years, have you been diagnosed, treated, positive, or been given medical advice by a member of the medical profession for a disease or disorder noted below? Okay. Chest pain, heart attack, high blood pressure, heart murmur. And guys, you can pretty much go through and read this. I'm not taking prescription drugs for any of this. I don't take prescription drugs for anything at the moment. And I haven't been diagnosed with anything, so I wouldn't be checking anything off here. But, other than, there we go at the bottom, none of the above. Okay. And in the past 10 years, have you used cocaine, barbiturates, amphetamines, heroin? I don't do drugs, guys. So that would be a no. Receive medical treatment or counsel for drug alcohol abuse? No. No to a blood transfusion. No surgical, no surgical procedures. Prostatectomy? No, I haven't had that. In the past 5 years, have you had an ECG, had an application for life insurance declined or health insurance declined or rated, had any sickness or injury for which disability claim? None of the above for me. Had in the past 3 years, have you had a physical exam, checkup, or evaluation by a member? Yeah, I have. Were all the exams, checkups, or evaluations performed for routine medical care? Yes, they were just regular checkup. I'm not, and you see guys how the applications are dynamic. It's based on what you put in. Okay, no to that. Are you currently taking prescriptions? No. In case of a positive HIV test result, I would like the result sent to, what is this? Insurer's address. Why not? Who would be the primary beneficiary? My spouse. I would, of course, blur this information. Okay, phone number is, just use my phone number. Okay, should any alternate beneficiaries be added in case? No, not at the moment. Will the money used to pay for this premium policy come from a source other than income? No, I'm using my own income. See, do you want to include the waiver of premium option on your policy for an estimated additional cost of $1.67 per month? So basically, guys, waiver of premium is that if something happens to you for a specified period of time, you can't make the premium payments, it will waive the premium payments. But I'm going to say no to that at the moment for myself. I wouldn't need that. Will this policy be collaterally assigned? No, I'm not assigning this policy to anyone. And basically, someone else has a right to own the policy. Have you ever been offered any economic incentives such as free life insurance or money to purchase this policy? No. Do you have a current agreement to sell, transfer, assign, or release this policy or any beneficial interest of this policy or its ownership structure? Let's see, agreement to commitment to sell, transfer, assign. Okay, they're asking if you're going to sell this policy. No. So I, J.C. Matthews, acknowledge that I've reviewed and agreed to electronic signature and use the hardware. Reviewed and agreed to privacy notice. And guys, you can go through and kind of read all these if you would prefer. Me personally, I understand most of this stuff, like authorization to obtain and disclose information, the HIPAA authorization disclosure. I mean, I deal with this on a day-to-day basis. This is a very simple process. So far, it's only been 12 minutes. You're almost done. Before we finish, please help us verify your identity with your information. Of course, I'm going to blur this out. Bank level security. I know my driver's license number and stuff, so expiration date. I have that in front of me, guys. Just give me 1 second here. Let's see here. Okay. And I am the policy owner insured. Okay. Verify the owner's email address. So please check that email and enter the 4-digit code that was sent below. Okay, so they sent the code to me. I am about to log in and grab it. Let's see here. Okay, guys, so since they send you that code, if you, be prepared to grab that code from your email. Okay, get my decision. Look at that, guys. It's only been 13 minutes and 11 seconds. You're 100% done. We're off to the races. We are calculating your rate and reviewing your application for immediate temporary coverage approval. So let's see how long this takes, guys. Like I said, it has been, looks like 13 minutes and 27 seconds. So it's going through its process to figure out what's the what the rate's going to be, or what my process for being approved is. But as you see, guys, this was under 20 minutes. Very straightforward. Probably one of the simplest applications that I've completed online for purchasing life insurance. It was very easy. The questions were easy to read. Wasn't a whole lot of information that was needed. Now, of course, this application is dynamic, so it changes based on, what information you put into the system. And depending upon, what information you do put into the system, that's kind of how it's determined how long this application process will take. So I'm going to give it a few more seconds, guys, and see if we can get it to calculate some kind of decision while we're waiting. Let's see what it does here. Okay, probably give it 10 more seconds, and then I'll just wrap it up, and I'll just put this in the end of the review, kind of what the results were, of course with screenshots. Okay, so it looks like it must be pulling from all sorts of databases to pull up the information. So like I said, guys, this was a very quick showing of how everything works with this product, and I'll be doing a more detailed review in the post.